Game capture did get fucked up again, but we can fix it. It's easy fix. I'm going to join up in the motherfucking thing.
Hello, Bionic.
Hello. Are y'all good with me streaming?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So, big news about Absolute Authority, by the way. The flare markers do so little damage. If you just put a little mitigate, you just can ignore the flare markers and just stack as a party. So that's kind of cool.
That is kind of cool. On an unrelated note, I'm gonna watch the guide real quick.
Okay. John posted one in Dawntrail.
Hey guys, and welcome to...
It's like 18 minutes long.
Yeah.
It's not super hard.
Okay, I'm gonna deafen real quick and focus on that. I'll be back. Okay. Deafened on there. Go ahead and just mute the game entirely for a second. We're still lagging. That's not good. Ah, God. I don't know if I'll be able to do this tonight.
Fiend's Burden Extreme, the third extreme of Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail. We're going in with a day one guide and covering some of the strategies that my group did. Let's get into it. First, we're going to go ahead and set up light parties, where you have a tank, a healer, as well as 2 DPS in each group of 4. Make sure you have a melee and range on each. I also highly recommend setting up pairs. Within the light parties, that'll be the melee and the tank, the healer and the ranged, and then do that for each corner, as each of those little pairs will be responsible for a corner and a couple mechanics later on. Alright, kicking things off with a few auto attacks, followed by Aether Tithe. Aether Tithe is going to do continuous raid-wide damage throughout this mechanic, so make sure you're mitigating it pretty hard. At the same time, there will be a distortion-type cone on either the left, center, or right side. Depending on where that distortion is, you're going to want to make sure that you have your light parties spread for giant raid-wides that will hit them in line AoEs. There will always be 3 variations with parties spread for giant raid-wides that will hit them in line AoEs. There will always be 3 variations with a distortion on the right side, the left side, and the center. The order will be random, but there will be 3 big raid-wides as well as consistent damage. Virtual Shift is a raid-wide ability that changes the arena ever so slightly. This time we'll be using the Wind variant. Queen Eternal will then cast Laws of the Wind, which is going to be a light party stack that leaves a persisting AoE on the floor. Place them on the 1 and 2 markers, and then quickly move between the 2. Once between the 2, you will then be given chain debuffs. To resolve this, make sure everyone is stacked tightly in the center of the arena between the 2 stack markers, and then we do a roll resolve for the following mechanic. We have our DPS players run to the north to snap their chains, and the supports to the south to snap their chains. During the chain snapping mechanic, a cast of Legitimate Force will then be used. This is a half-room cleave that will either start on the left or right side. It's important to make sure you resolve your chain before dodging this, and that the hand that is higher is the one that is going off first, just in case you miss the order that they spawn. The lower one will go off second. At the same time, you will also have a debuff on your bar with a arrow going left or right. It will slide you across the arena in the direction of those arrows, so it's important to note that when you're done dodging the half-room cleaves, that you quickly position for that push. World Shatter is a raid-wide that brings the arena back to normal, and she will begin auto-attacking your tanks. Prosecution of War is the tank buster that will be used about 2 or 3 times throughout the fight, depending on your damage. Standard tank swap, you can use an invuln, although I do not recommend it. Save your invuln. And once the tank buster is resolved, we will have a cast called Divide and Conquer. Divide and Conquer is basically a half-room spread. You're going to want to just fan out any particular order. It doesn't really matter, just as long as it's consistent. For us, we had healers in the center, just in case people needed to be healed, and so we did HRMT, fanning outward towards the wall of the arena. You can use whatever combination you want, doesn't matter. Point is, you're all spread out. She's going to hit you each with an AoE. As soon as the AoE hits you, you want to move between the locations where you were struck and hide, as all spots that were hit will be hit again.
Okay.
Royal Domain will then be cast, which is a moderately hard-hitting raid-wide, followed by another Virtual Shift. Virtual Shift is going to change the arena once more, this time using Laws of Earth. You'll notice that we have a little geyser in the middle of the platform. This changes your gravity, and when your gravity is changed, you can traverse between the 2 platforms at will. There is no timer, there is no debuff. First objective we have in this phase is to resolve another Legitimate Force, which is the half-room cleaves. Again, the high hand is first. You have to make sure you're using the gravity in order to dodge this, but just know that as soon as this is resolved, there's going to be light party, I guess I'll call them buttons, on each side of the platforms. There's 4 total buttons on each side, so we put our tank and melee up front, healer and ranged in the back, and this is 100% consistent every pull. Just have group 2 go right, group 1 go left, and you should be good to go. It is worth mentioning, though, that one of the light parties every time will have a much quicker movement because it's more difficult. They have less time if their side is getting smashed second. If you do miss a single button, you'll get a Volt Sack and take some pretty heavy damage, but it is survivable. After the buttons are done, Gravitational Empire will then be cast, and there's a few different jobs. Assuming you're still in your light parties, one player is going to get a line tether that cannot be taken, another player is going to get a circular AoE, and finally, 2 other players on your platform are going to get nothing. The objective is to have the player with the tether access the gravity panel and then hide in the northwest or northeast corner, respectively. The player with the circular AoE is going to go either east or west, and it is quite a large AoE, so you're going to want to position specifically so that your AoE is cleaving half of the button on the north and south side of the platform. Because the other 2 players sitting on the platform are going to be soaking the 2 buttons that spawn. It is also worth mentioning that they need to lean in towards the center of the arena when you're soaking these buttons, because the player with the AoE needs to borrow some of your space by cleaving half of your button. But as long as you're leaning towards mid, you should be fine. Return for heals, and then everyone's going to get a meteor AoE. Everyone can then use the gravity panel, and you're going to want to place these meteors in a box formation. Once you place the initial 4 meteors, you want to have everybody walk their meteors off the edge and drop them out into the air. Immediately make your way back to the platform while deactivating gravity. We opted to start in the bottom right, and then you want to just move clockwise because Fiend is going to slowly start blowing up the meteors, and you have to hide behind them. When she's blowing up the meteors with weighty blow, it's worth mentioning that anyone that is still suspended in the air from gravity will fail the mechanic for your team. So place the blocks in a box, start on any spot your group wants to start. We started southeast or bottom right, and then just navigate your way clockwise, hiding behind each rock. World Shatter will then bring that arena to a close and restore equilibrium to the arena. Another Prosecution of War, which is a tank buster just like before. Again, do not invuln this. Save your invulns for a later mechanic, assuming your group doesn't skip it. And finally, we have Coronation. Now, Coronation is a visibly very cluttered mechanic, but we have a diagram here prepared by my editor, Victoria. Basically, what you're going to want to do is spread a little bit around mid, just so that way you can see what tether you have. There's going to be 4 triangles on north, south, east, and west. And each of these triangles is going...
My eyes glazed over.
Triangles on north, south, east, and west.
You still lost me.
Cluttered mechanic,
hold on.
But we have a diagram here prepared by my editor, Victoria. Basically, what you're going to want to do is spread a little bit around mid, just so that way you can see what tether you have. There's going to be 4 triangles on north, south, east, and west. Each of these triangles is going to have 2 tethers associated with it. With this diagram, you can check which triangle you're tethered to, as well as which side of the triangle. If every player moves to these exact spots, you will basically have 0 overlap with the circles, and everything will just resolve nicely. This actually doesn't do that much damage, but if anyone fails, pretty much everyone's going to die to a vuln. So go to these exact spots. I promise you it'll work.
What?
Die to a vuln. So
go to those exact spots. Bitch, what the fuck are you talking about? So does that mean I'll only ever have to go to those 2?
Go to these exact spots. I promise you it'll work. For absolute authority, what's going to happen is there's going to be a bunch of baited AoEs under our team, as well as 4 players resolving a stack and 4 players resolving flares. A flare is just an AoE that does proximity damage. So this is roll-based, which is nice. So earlier I mentioned pairs. This is where it's going to come in handy. If you're a melee or a tank, your flare spread location will either be in the top left or top right. If you're a healer or range, you're going to be in the bottom left or bottom right. If you're doing the stack, you're going to go to mid. Now, regardless if you were stack or flare, immediately after, you're going to have a debuff that has a red triangle above your head. If you don't resolve this, you die. To resolve, all you have to do is stack with a buddy. But because we have the pair mechanic, it makes it easy if once you resolve your stack mid, you're going to be staring at your designated corner where you would be if you had a flare. That's going to be your buddy. So if you're a tank, you're going to be watching your melee buddy who's doing the flare. And conversely, if you're the melee, you're going to be looking at your tank. And then you meet between those 2 corners, and everyone has their partner that they'll meet up with. This doesn't do a crazy amount of damage as long as the flares were far enough away, but I would still put some heavy mitigation on this. Once that resolves, she's going to keep pounding away with some raid wides, but you're going to want to make sure you move to north, the northern side of the platform, as she's going to do a knockback. Another virtual shift is coming into play, bringing us into the ice phase. The ice phase will begin with a stillness type mechanic called Laws of Ice. Just make sure your character is moving or jumping up and down. If you don't, you'll get frozen in place. As this happens, some little ice bridges will then spawn, as well as some icicles. The ice bridges will immediately detonate and explode if more than one player walks on them, so make sure only one person goes at a time. At the same time, the icicles will pick 4 players, and those 4 players will need to move far away from those icicles or they will immediately be knocked off and die. You cannot arm's length it or sure cast it. So the objective is 4 icicles spawn. Those players stretch out their tethers as far as they can. The next 4 icicles will spawn. They also need to stretch out their tethers as far as they can. We personally did melees and tanks using the northernmost bridges and then the supports using the southern bridges. But all in all, some patience and making sure only one person walks at a time is going to be your friend here. Any unresolved icicles will explode with a massive circular AoE, likely killing some of your friends. But as this resolves, another legitimate force half-room cleave will then be cast, hitting both sides. And next we have a limit cut type mechanic, which you can skip, assuming you have good DPS. That is started with another Laws of Ice cast, which is another motion, make sure you're moving. And then we will see 2 tethers spawn, as well as a party stack. The tethers do non-lethal damage to any job in the game, but will apply a vuln. So we're going to have 2 tethers left and right, and you cannot soak them more than once. And at the same time, there will be 4 party stacks through the center platform. This is why we saved our invulns earlier, as tanks can soak up to 2 or 3 different tethers in a row. So for any of you that have done M1S and Party Finder, the strategy where we have the melees take the first 2 tethers and then the tanks invuln the next 3 does indeed work here. The only really bad thing that can happen is if a melee gets the very first stack, you'd have to call for an adjust in that case. But all in all, tanks using their invulns here is super efficient. I highly recommend it. If you don't want to do that, you can just have 4 different people switch out each tether, but like I said, I really don't suggest that. You also have Limit Break 3 that comes up around this point. Don't be afraid to use it. You're not going to need it later. Can phase the boss. But assuming you don't phase the boss in the ice phase, she will then return back to equilibrium. She'll do some duplicate mechanics, she'll do some raid wides, nothing new. So if there was deaths and you're trying to recover the run, worry not, you can keep going, but eventually she will enrage if you don't get her to 1% or 0%. Assuming you made the DPS check, she will then begin casting a non-lethal ability called Authority Eternal. Authority Eternal is the ability that is going to check if she's at 0.1%. Assuming your group did indeed pass the DPS check, you'll take a little bit of damage, you'll get a little bit of cutscene, and we begin the mini phase at the end.
I can't look at the boss.
Queen
Spoilers.
Eternal will then return to the platform, and even though her health resets, don't worry, she's actually very squishy here.
I'm not looking.
More than a couple minutes. Radical Shift is a mechanic where she will once again threaten to change the platforms, except this time there will be 2 different colors, either green or yellow. As far as we know, there is no way to know which one she's going to pick, so we once again go into our pair quadrant areas, and you want to stand in the spots where there's overlap, so where there's both green and yellow overlap, and she'll pick one of those 2 colors, which shrinks the platform down immensely, and you'll need to immediately spread. Do not be shy to stack on top of people for the first part of this mechanic, but just be ready to spread right away. And if you're in your quadrants with your buddy, this becomes far more intuitive. She will then cast another Radical Shift. This time, she will use the color that was not picked the first time, as well as blue. So if she picked yellow, you're going to want to stand in the blue plus green overlap, and then immediately adjust yet again. These spread AoEs do very little damage. They do not hurt, but they will one-shot you if you overlap, so make sure you're spreading. After that, she's going to do another World Shatter, which is going to bring us back to equilibrium once again. Dimensional Distortion is a Exit Flare type mechanic where 3 cascading AoEs will spawn on the northern side of the arena, and then a second set of cascading AoEs will be between them. What you're going to want to do is wait in the lane of the second flares, wait for the first round to go past, and then dart into the path that the first flares were on, and then wait for it all to resolve.
Of course.
Tyranny's Grasp will delete the front half of the arena, whilst also making tank towers on the west and east side of the arena. Make sure you pop your mitts, tanks get in those towers. If for whatever reason a tank died, sacking here is the play. Just have someone die in a tower so you can keep the pull going. And then after this, the boss actually doesn't do anything noteworthy. There's going to be some untelegraphed AoEs that are just spammed, that doesn't have a name. We're going to have some light party stacks. In general, it's just a stat check from here on out with heals and mitigation. Royal Banishment is the stack marker that's going to hit several times. So any other mitts you have left, pop here. But yeah, there's no new mechanics from here on out. She'll do another platform swap, assuming she doesn't die.
Okay, I don't care. We're done. Thank you for the guide. And different button. Oh, it did work.
It's a Master Recipes 8.
Yeah, it's Master Recipes 8. Yeah, it's the adamant.
Okay.
What's the password?
You got a haunted sword that stares at you.
I started lagging in the middle of an M3S pull, and I don't think it is resolved since switching back to Mateus. I'm not
Turn
sure.
on Steam downloading.
I'm pretty sure it's not. Oh my god, isn't... I didn't even open it. Has it been auto-launching this whole time and I didn't know?
It's more likely than you think.
The Diamond Weapon Samurai weapon is pretty cool. I really like that one, actually. Yeah. White Mage one looks awesome. I really like the White Mage one.
Dare do the shuriken.
I gotta start doing hunt trains again.
Oh. Red Mage one's pretty cool, too.
Who are we missing? And a healer.
Yeah, we're missing John.
There's one. Oh yeah, John. Haven't seen anything.
Should I look at the wall mechanics? At least.
What wall mechanic? Well, if you haven't looked at a video, I would. It's in Dawntrail spoilers.
Okay. I usually have this muted. Ari effect. I fished with this person.
Congratulations. You want a cookie or something? There's cocaine, too. Oh yeah, you probably unlocked top because we cleared P8 for you.
We're now a top party again.
Howdy, howdy.
Hello.
Before we continue, is everyone okay with me streaming?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Okay.
Huh? Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
I still might be a bit sorry.
What the hell?
the fuck is
Me.
this guy?
More time to look at the guide.
I installed the patch.
World first to clear.
Yeah.
It got stuck for like 20 minutes at one part of the installation. So I went to the main launcher and it said it was going to take like 5 hours. And I restarted my computer and it's finally installing.
You don't have.
I'm using Quick Launcher.
Yeah.
waiting, I need to go see the new Black Mage abilities in PvP.
Fuck, PvP. I touched it. No.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's
My go-to.
the only thing I know is that they have Frostfire now, or Frost Flare, which is a freeze and high potency, I think. Oh my
Played
god,
Crystalline
everything's
Conflict
gone.
ranked for 3 hours today.
Nice.
You alright?
No. I was Omega tilted. I did not leave Bronze 3 at all.
Sag.
I'm so dog at that fucking game mode, and I don't understand it.
Or are you just trying to play Sage the whole time?
Nope.
Oh.
Changes to Wreath of Fire, Wreath of Ice. Wreath of Fire ignores the effect of guard when dealing damage. Wreath of Ice is pretty good too. What the hell?
I have to double check this because I feel like maybe I just missed it, but I think Samurai has actually lost their ability that ignores guard. At least they lost that specific trait of that move.
Sleep is gone on Black Mage. You now have lethargy now.
What's that do?
Lowers target's damage dealt by 25% for 4 seconds, and then also gives them a heavy plus 75% for 4 seconds.
Can you still AoE that, or is that just single target?
No, single target it looks like. Soul Resonance is how you unlock Flare Star or Frost Star. Okay, interesting. Cool. Alright, let's see what Paladin happened to Paladin. So Paladins have Imperator now, which is an AoE, and then affects them with a debuff that when you deal damage to someone with that debuff, you heal for 4,000. That's kind of crazy. You just like pop it in a massive group and then AoE or something, and you just get like a massive heal.
Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? I think you only get 2 AoEs other than that, though. I think you get 2 moves of Confator.
I mean, it
Or maybe
unlocks your Confetti or combo, so you get Confetti or Blade of Faith, Blade of Truth, and Blade of Valor, so that's 4.
Oh, you do? Okay. I thought you only got 2 moves out of it. You can probably tell my Paladin games didn't go well today either.
What's it look like, John?
It's about 2/3.
Oh, cry. Ethereal Manipulation no longer gives you Swift Cast.
No.
Alright, now it's time to look at my PvP main, Bard.
They have Harmonic Arrow, which is new.
Yeah, which is it's just like an upgraded of their old one, it looks like.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, there's general strat list you guys want to follow.
There was a John posted a video in Dawntrail spoilers. We're probably just gonna follow that.
We should probably change some of them.
We will, and if we get to it and we have issues, I guess, but we should get in there first.
Happy's a strat for that one mechanic is just rotate clockwise, right?
I don't know.
Okay.
What the fuck? Hold on, no. Bard has a combo action with Final Fantasia,
Oh.
which gives them Encore of Light, which...
Ready? Okay.
Yeah, Encore of Light is a ranged AoE for 10,000, but also reduces their MP by 5,000.
What?
Yeah. So you just take away half of their their MP. That's incredible.
Did Blast Arrow always have a 10 yalm knockback on it?
No, that's new too. Oh, Repelling Shot now has a bind on it as well.
It always had a button.
That one always did, yeah.
Oh, did it? What the hell?
Yeah. That's my primary engage tool.
Oh, and looks like their basic attack 2 no longer increases in damage based on range.
Thank God, because I didn't do that.
That makes it a bit easier to get the fucking melee off you when they're when they're just, 700 dashes directly at you.
Yeah. Alright, let's see what they changed about White Mage. Nothing.
Broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, actually. Yeah, I mean. So the only thing that changed is Seraph Strike, which is their jumping attack, I guess. It gives you Cure 3 ready and also gives you 3 casts of Glare 4. That's it.
Yeah, Sage was not feeling good in Crystalline Conflict earlier. Mostly trying to just get good at Dancer towards the end. But I don't know, I still haven't... I think maybe the biggest problem is that I haven't found what job I even want to play in Crystalline Conflict. Because everything feels bad in its own way.
Did Repelling Shot used to do damage before this patch in PvP?
Which one was that?
The Bard Gap Maker? Were you...
I think it did
don't
damage.
remember.
I feel like it did, but I don't know if it did. You know what? I think it didn't.
I don't think so.
Because I would try to use it on the large crystals for that one frontline map. I don't think it did anything.
I'm in.
Alright, join the party. It's on the party finder.
Well, I'm in the loading screen.
Dark Knight got some hefty nerfs though in frontline.
Yeah.
What they should have done, right?
Yeah.
Weren't Dark Knights busted?
Yeah.
Yeah. I always felt like I had to go it. And now I hopefully won't have to do that ever again.
Alright, now go unlock it, John.
I just did.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna do a ready check while I fill up my water, and we'll be done. Hey, real quick. Oh, I know what that is. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, what is that new icon on the high-end duty in the duty finder? But it's got to be for the chaotic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I didn't even see that.
The normal area's out, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Correct.
Also, just a heads up, I have not finished the story or the Alliance raid. So
Same.
And John hasn't even started it, so
Yep, I just logged on for the first time.
you're all good.
How are you best in slot?
I paid for it.
Oh,
The walls have been breached. Be at ease, everyone. Your ether will soon be replenished.
No, Mir will probably join at some point, so let me just start the stream up. Alright, Ark, I'm assuming you have markers?
I will suffer no interference. Disappear.
It's different from what our probably more PS standard.
Oh, okay, so these are happy.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
happy counterclockwise or whatever.
Alright, we'll just do happy then when we get there. Light parties. Light party 1 on me, light party 2 on Roy. Partners.
Okay. How much do you want to be in it?
Okay, cool. Alright. Countdown. What do we need? We got a dancer. 16. Food check.
Normal tank swap for.
Yeah, we'll do normal tank swap.
Alright.
You'll need.
And I'll start as. If you want to turn off your stance, I'll start as main.
Okay. And you both want to. It's double auto.
Oh, it's double auto, never mind.
My opener.
Alright, we're gonna start with some light parties. Light party 1, the leftmost safe area. Light party 1 on me on the northwest triangle or
Cool.
angle. Light party 2 on the other side.
Okay, I'll have to get that.
Over here, Ginger, on me. Cry on Galen. Front. By on Galen.
Alright.
Move to the center. Move to the center. Supports will go south. Go. Support south. Keep an eye on your debuff. It'll be right, left. Right, left. Get ready to be knocked back based on your debuff.
You sure cast that?
I don't know.
I don't think you can.
It's a debuff, so I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I didn't have the knockback because I died.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Go ahead and vote. I will vote back shortly. Alright. Just spread out around the hitbox. And then move into a safe spot after you go off. Right wide. Remember to stay or be floaty in the center. We're gonna have light party 1 left, light party 2 south. Remember to get 2 bubbles. Left to right. Right can go pre-position at the first blow. Go. Drop these in a square. Drop these in a square.
Like you have to be this.
No, you have to be in the front. Be in the front. You have to be in front of it. Now these you drop on the ground. Drop out.
Oh,
drop
fuck,
out.
that's right. Oh, fuck.
Oh yeah, we're fucked.
You're basically floating the entire time.
Yeah.
So with those, you drop them in a square at the front of the platform, and then the second set you drop them off the platform. Alright. We're getting close to coronation. Does everyone know happy what the happy markers are? No.
Remind me what coronation is?
So it's gonna be the 4 line AoEs that tether to 2 people. Essentially, let's say you have the north one. You'll rotate counterclockwise, and it's like color partners. So like you, the person that's tethered to the left side of the laser will be on 1. The right side of the laser will be on A.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense.
So it'll kind of create like a hashtag as all of them go off. All right, here we go. would just keep your stance on right away, Roy, and I'll just evoke.
Okay. Gotcha.
Light parties. Make sure to stay before for the laser. All right, we're good. And then light parties on the spots on the little X angles here. Center for chains. Support self. Check your debuff. Resolve chains. Going left to right. Alright, spread around the boss. Go to invoke. I forgot to mitigate. Got 8 minus 8 again. Thank you. I will invoke as once I'm able to. I remember to hover first. Left to right. Get in your tower. And get ready to resolve this mechanic. Everyone float and get ready to drop rocks in squares on the up. Yep, right there. First rocks drop. Second rocks off the platform. Oh, off the platform, Ginger. Nice. Now get back onto the platform and drop. Stand behind the first set of rocks.
Moving clockwise.
Yeah. 2, 3, 4. Pink Buster. I believe we are going to start a. Oh no, coordination. Here we go. Here we go. Check where you're tethered to. And then just look for your color and stand on that color.
Clockwise.
So
You'd be at A, right? Yeah, because you were the north laser, so you would be 1 in A, and since you're on the right-hand side, you'd be at A. Alright, I'll wipe it. The goal is to the goal is to get your lasers between the same colors, essentially. So if you've got the laser up north, you want to get it between the 1 and the A, because that's the same color. To do that, the person on the
So we're
left hand
between
side.
markers.
You're
The
not
laser's
standing
between markers.
Yeah, the laser's between markers. You're standing on the marker.
Is my safe zone between or on a marker?
You're on a marker.
On a marker.
You're
You are
on
a
on a
marker.
marker.
Okay.
But and which will end up make the laser between the markers.
Hmm.
Here we go.
Yeah, don't cross your tether.
Light parties will be first. Make sure to stand with your party until the lasers go off.
Pinks don't have to be in front for this, do they?
No, it's not a wild charge. Back with your light party. Center for tethers. Check your debuff as well. Resolve tethers. It's right to left. You cannot knock back at the end that I just tried. Hang closer. And now get ready for Divide and Conquer. Alright. Get floaty. Stay on the side that you're assigned it to. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, just go to your normal sides.
Yeah.
Go to normal sides. Left to right. Alright, here comes the debuffs. Everyone float. And drop your meteors. Platform first. Off edge. Drop and hide. One. Two. Three. Oh.
What the fuck? How did that happen?
first contact. So like.
You cannot kill me! I am Pharaoh from Mateus! Ah!
So like it's like whatever. So like if like two are in a column, right? It hits the first one in contact. So like think of it like directly like hitting straight forward as opposed to like an auto.
So is that because I placed it too close?
No, it's because we moved ahead before the hit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The hit's actually the 4 orbs in the center of the platform. The shit in here.
Alright, here we go.
So yeah, just wait for a thing to break and then move to the next one.
By the way, melee, you can start in melee range.
Yeah.
Can range start in melee range? Okay.
Right, left. Roy, try to shirk after the vote has been confirmed, otherwise the shirk does less, essentially.
Gotcha.
Left to right. Get ready for debuffs.
Thank you.
Everyone float. Drop your meteor on platform. Off platform. Hide. One. Two. 3, Buster. Alright, get ready for coronation. Everyone go to 1, and then we'll move towards the center of the arena. We're going to stay stacked, so just get some mitigation. Ignore the flares.
Can you call out when to move? I'm liking that.
Yeah. Move. Move. One more. Stay stacked, mitigate. Oh. Price has the stack marker. He's dead. Rest in hits.
Oh, I know.
Knockback.
Oh, that could DKB and both of them.
Ice coming up. Remember, only partners will move across certain bridges. And that's going to be a wipe. We'll just wipe it. Just kill yourself now.
It is also worth mentioning the red triangle mechanic is a partner thing, so we need to, like, that's why we need to be with our partners there, so we need to sort of spread out.
Triangle's everyone. You can just, I think you can just mash together as a triangle.
Yeah. You could.
Are we cheesing it?
Yes. The flares do, like, very little damage. You can just keep them stacked onto everyone.
I'm trying to cheese it. Shoot 1 to 2. Maybe half
Okay, we can just go 1 to 2 then.
Yeah, because there was a lot more arrows than I thought.
And then for ice with the bridges, that's where partners come into play. So the bridges are 8 and 9 tiles, so you can't have 2 people move across them. So we split up into partners. So, like Ark and I will be on the left north bridge. We're the only ones that can walk across that bridge. No. Where Ginger and Lilana are the only ones that can roll or do the bridges on the south, and we'll just do DPS first. So if DPS has to get across the bridge, they will go first, essentially. Now with icicles, it gets a little trickier, so just play it by sight, and if someone's running on the bridge, don't try to run on the bridge as well.
For icicles, I would say if you get tethered first, you go across first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't know if it's random or not.
And we'll just say we'll just stick with DPS on the southern. Well, actually, let's just do supports on the northern bridges and DPS on the southern bridges. We'll just do that.
All right, so we're not doing partners then. We're doing DPS south, supports north.
Yeah, we'll just do that.
Okay.
All right, here we go. I think partners in that one video John linked was just for like if you were resolving that one flare mechanic as it intended.
Yeah.
Got these fucking gunbreaker buffs. I can't keep up anymore.
Gunbreaker walk here.
It's crazy. I'm not even pissed.
Finally stabilize.
Song is so good.
Light parties. Center for chains. debuff. Left, right. Left, right. Buster. Divide and conquer. Floaty time. Right, left. Resolve debuffs. Everyone float. Drop burgers. Off platform.
Burgers?
Yeah, I'm not sure why. Everyone sink. One. 2. 3. 4. Explosion. Oh, I thought I evoked too early there, but I didn't. Alright, coordination, get ready.
So bad for uptime. Jesus Christ.
I know.
Whatever, it works. Not like we're behind.
Alright, everyone start at 1, and we'll be moving over to 2. With a little bit of mitigation. Everyone stay stacked, not enough mitigation. Knockback. Alright. Rest in peace, Ginger.
Oh, what the?
And everyone
Right to
used my
left.
platform.
Right to left. Via LB.
Oh,
Move.
oh god, I'm trying.
of us were on the team.
Oh, that's yeah. All right. So what happened with icicles?
What did happen with icicles?
I was dead
Like,
for it, so maybe
4
someone
people
inherited
used my platform, so I didn't make it in time.
Who all used your platform?
I don't remember.
Was it any tanks?
It
and
was the back right platform.
healers? Was it tanks and healers?
I think one was a tank.
Okay, so Roy, you have to make sure you're always using the northern bridges.
I thought it was support south.
Nope.
Okay, alright.
We did say
My
supports north.
Oh, supports north.
Yep.
Oh, supports north. My bad.
And to be honest, this lag is abysmal.
We'll stop downloading stuff.
Cool
I'm
fight.
not.
Cool fight. I think we're very well within DPS check.
Like more active
feels that way.
mechanics, like
It feels
virtual
that way.
shift 1 and whatever the AoE drop 1 is gonna be really hard for me because I just have to time it. Okay, or metronome.
I'll hold
It's gonna
far
be
light
whacked.
for the royal authority whatever that one
I'll faint there. I use faint at the end of the meteor mechanic.
is. Okay.
I'll just save it for that mechanic instead.
Yeah, paint works for me. Absolute. It's based off your debuff, not plus.
Hmm.
For flares, what mitigation do we have for it?
I'll hold hard on light for the flares.
Okay.
Hold on to another one for it.
I throw out a divine veil, but I can also drop a passage of arms. Second part of ice phase is melees on their party sides will go first. Grab the first tethers unless they have the party stack. Followed by, I think it's the tanks, right?
Could you?
We're doing invul.
If you're doing,
we're doing invul?
Is
We'll strat for that.
I'm sorry, what was that, Ark?
if you're doing invul on this melee,
Okay.
the second one normal and invul on the last two.
Okay, so it's
It's the start of
raining
you.
cats.
It's the start of
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, basically.
All right. I don't know if Lilybell will help with flares since it's a one big instance of damage. Yeah, it's more of mitigation that we need than if you want to hold temperance for it, that would work.
I have been. I've been putting
Okay.
temperance.
Okay.
Oh yeah, y'all.
Then I'll just I'll throw a passage of arms and we should be good.
Ranged and healers would be on the middle platform for the full strat.
Range will take if your melee has the party stack.
Okay.
Here we go. I'm gonna start tincturing. With decent DPS, we can actually skip icicles, so.
I can do that with what I'm currently experiencing.
My light party, we're just gonna go over here and we're staying over here. left to right.
Oh,
Tank Buster. Or if you can reprisal every going into virtual shift, if you can reprise virtual shifts, I can reprise leaving.
Okay.
Float. Left, right. Float. Drop meteors on the platform. And off. Get behind. One. Two. 3, 4. Formation.
I can't even piercing Talon.
Yeah, it sucks.
Lord Almighty.
The markers are a little far back. You can technically do a little forward.
Everyone to 1, everyone to 1. Two, 3, mitigate. Good job. Stay stacked. Knockback.
Easy peasy fucking mechanics.
The exit play is most definitely getting me.
Yeah.
Alright, focus up. Give it some breathe. Move. Resolve.
Or south?
Right, you have to go all the way to the north. All the way to the north.
Okay.
Well, fuck.
Alright, left, right. It's a wipe.
This first tether's north.
Yes.
Yeah.
If your tether originates from the south, you have to go to the north.
Yay, that's
So just adjust the ice. Okay.
A little nice to swap to the extent. Stretch my mom though.
Yeah, I realized that extra one to the inside there.
Yeah, you can actually count those 1 through 4 in the back, and the bigger ones are always on the outside, and the outer ones are inside. Or the other way around, I don't remember.
Alright, here we go. Food check also.
Instance about to explode.
Alright, we got 20 minutes.
Explode. It's like an air ambulance. I am dead. I'm back. We're back. Fuck.
Weird, I didn't see a Pokeball over you.
Yeah.
Make sure you hit those virtual shifts.
Left and right.
Yep.
So good. It was like I had 3 Natrons during that lag spike.
the cargo covers it. Nice.
That's right. Float and meteor drop. And off the off. Oh, there's a civilization down there.
Crash the meteor into it.
1, 2, 3, 4. No idea what the fuck that was about, but okay, we'll take it. destination. This mechanic looks cool when it's resolved correctly.
It does. Everyone at one.
Everyone at one.
Gold bits until.
One, 2, 3, 4. Mitigate. Stay stacked. Knockback. Move. Others. Corner run. Get in the corner.
There we go. Thank you.
Back to the center. Left, right. That's a wipe. Wipe it.
To
We go together.
If you're on both sides, if you're unsure, just communicate if you're going to go first or second, please. I want to see past that mechanic. We're going to quickly re-instance. I'm going to quickly grab some water, too.
This is a funny fight.
Yeah, I like it.
All right, here we go.
Oh my god.
I forgot to save waymarks. Can you put them down again? All right, here we go. Don't forget to check that food. We're gonna stay over in this corner now. Left to right.
shot.
Very wide.
You probably should catch the pistol shift.
I love being thrown in the air and having my DCDs eat my ass. Right, left. Float and drop. Up. Hide. One. Two. 3, 4. Ouchie, ouch time. Coordination. Go to 1. Two, 3, commit, stay stacked, knockback. Mitigate. Move. Alright, Heather's 1 go. Probably went to the wrong side. He's a big poop face.
Oh, I have to actually. Okay, well, I'll just time it myself like right here.
That cleaves, so I think you took someone down with you, and it's a wipe. Both healers are dead.
Okay, it's not just always right. I was lucky every time.
Do people want to review that mechanic? Because we keep wiping to it.
Yes.
Right. Everybody go and take a look in Dawntrail spoilers and look at John's guide and go to the mechanic for that.
The PF way is a little easier if you want to learn that.
What's the PF way?
It's by...
You have like a diagram?
I have a read frame.
Oh, let me see.
Yeah. I'll post it in
Hey guys, and welcome to Sfiend's Burden Extreme. Invuln cast, which is another motion. Make sure you're moving.
Okay, it's brain dead.
And then
I already
we
hate
see
it.
2 tethers.
You basically count which icicle you take, and that literally determines your entire path.
That's not brain dead at all. That's just resolving the mechanic, but with like pre-planned bridge movements.
Yeah, so it's literally pre-planned bridge movements, and your spot is completely static depending on which icicle you get. If you get icicle number 1 on the far left, you're always going to be on the inner side, and then so on.
But yeah, that's how the video explains it too.
Yeah,
it's the same thing.
Spawn, as well
Lately,
as a party stack.
I guess people aren't paying
The
attention which
tethers do
icicle they get,
non-lethal
because the inner
damage
people are
to
getting
any job
killed,
in the
'cause
game.
we need
Moving.
to swap them.
And then we will see 2 tethers spawn.
Well, the inner people died there because Cry went to the wrong spot.
Only did
I died there
melees and
because John
tanks
and I
using
need
the
to swap
northernmost
and we
bridges,
didn't.
and then the support.
Wasn't I
Oh,
the
that's
right
why
mode?
we have
all
that's why
in
we
all,
have partners.
Some patience,
like
and
the
making sure
correct
only
partners for the
one person
bridges,
walks at a time
because
is the
it's
here.
no, that won't matter either. Never mind.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Any
It's literally
unresolved icicles
tethered
will
proximity.
explode with a massive circular AoE.
No,
like killing
it's
some of your
we
friends.
the video explains it
But
the
as
exact
this
same way as
resolves,
that.
Another legitimate
is,
force half
like the
removed
exact same thing,
will
although
then be
the
cast,
brain dead thing has the
hitting
additional
both
thing of having
sides.
to figure out what bridge you have to go
Next
across.
we have a limit cut type mechanic, which you can skip assuming you have good DPS. That is started with another Laws of Ice cast, which is another motion. Make sure you're moving. And then we will see 2 tethers spawn as
I think
well
I just
as a
misread my icicle
stack.
then, because I thought I had
The
second.
tethers do non-lethal damage to any job in the game, but will apply a vuln. The only really bad thing that can happen is if a melee gets the very first stack, you'd have to take the first 2 tethers,
order in
and
which
then
they
the
appear
tank's
is
invuln
random,
the next
correct?
3 does.
No, it's always north-south first.
The only really bad thing that can happen is if a melee
It's always
gets the
either
very first
support or
vuln,
DPS.
and you
on
cannot
the
soak
first
them
set.
more than once. And at the
Oh,
same time,
really?
there will be 4
Yeah.
party stacks through the center platform.
Okay.
This is why we saved our invulns earlier, as tanks can soak up to 2 or 3 different tethers in a row. So for any of you that have done M1S and Party Finder, the strategy where we have the melees
Alright,
take
are
the
we
first
good?
2 tethers and then the tanks
do a ready
invuln
check.
the next 3 does.
Do we want to do like more concrete bridge assignments?
You guys.
I thought we already had concrete.
The bridge
assignments.
assignments don't really matter. It's more of the final.
Yeah, I mean-
what really matters the most.
It's the final placement that's failing.
Fair enough.
All right, let's go. Ready? Go. Right, left. We're gonna need
Wait,
a right to left. We're gonna
wait.
In the middle, he's gonna just fall straight down.
we're, mitigate. We're gonna have some heavy damage.
Oh my fucking god.
This is probably going to be a wipe because we don't have someone to clear that.
Yep.
I can't even fall off right now.
So the elevator is very finicky, if you haven't noticed. So if you... I think it's really sensitive to the
Going right into Quantum.
Yeah, I think it's really sensitive to directional turn. Because there's no cooldown on the elevator. I've seen so many people fall down today. You're not the first. You won't be the last.
Right to left. Make sure you're floating before you walk off the platform. You got plenty of time. Right to left. Float and drop meteors on the platform. And attack the civilization below. And sink. One. Two. 3, 4. Coronation. Really, I got you into that corner there, didn't I, Ark?
It's fine.
I got uptime though. 1,
You just die. It's fine.
1, 2, 3, 4. Mitigate. They stacked. Person who threw Addle on there, it doesn't affect those flares, so you can hold it in the future.
Yeah, whoever did that should stop.
Yeah, I was gonna
That's
say,
fucking
whichever
crazy.
person threw Addle.
Yeah, whichever tank threw out that Addle.
Alright, here we go. Ice mode. Everyone focus the fuck up or I'll eat your ass.
Oh, I'm so distracted.
I can tell. Look at that health. Alright, move. Alright, get ready. DPS are first for north-south.
This way.
Alright.
Oh.
That's a wipe. We gotta stop walking on the same platform. If you are, like, I guess if it's like, so, I don't know. I don't know how it's happening, but
Should we just call who's going first, or will that?
well, that's what I asked, but no one did it.
All right.
The slow revolver.
Wait, is it?
The off.
Does it go to light parties or rolls?
It goes to rolls.
It goes to rolls.
Oh.
The problem is you can't assign specific platforms because you might be on the same side. So, like, both healers might be on the left side.
You just have to find the safe spots.
Alright, go. It's not the safe spots that's killing us, Cry. It's people going across platforms so long.
Yeah.
That too. Yeah.
Should we go by light party order? So, like, if you're light party 1, then you go first.
I think that's getting complicated. You just say,
Oh.
hey, Roy, I'm going first. Or I'll just go first.
All right.
Or in that case, I just went to the south platform because I saw someone hugging the north platform.
Okay.
Right to left.
bread mechanic?
Non-mechanic.
Yeah, non.
Oh, you said bread. I thought you said spread.
Yeah, sorry. Bread mechanic.
Fucking love non.
Me too. Little hummus.
I'm non-binary.
Congratulations.
Bread binary.
Left, right. Floaty, floaty, meteors. Show them the wrath of God. Alright. One. Two. Three. 4. That was goofy as hell.
You're very lucky.
Coronation. Down, get flat against the wall there. Yeah. Go to 1. One, 2, 3. Mitigate. Stay stacked. Knockback. Back up center. Get ready, first tethers. I'm going first.
First.
Okay, we go first.
Good job. Slowly meet to the
I'll
center.
go first.
DPS back. DPS to the back one. Right to left. Right to left. Cry, you piece of shit. DPS going back platforms. Melee, grab first tethers. Melee, grab first tethers. Oh wait, first move.
Everyone else out.
Alright, melee, grab first tethers. Go out. Tanks, grab... I died. Healer LB. Stay there, Lil. You're gonna have to die.
Grab your tether.
Alright. Mitigate. Try to get Aurora up or Vi. Phase 2 is starting. Heal up, heal up. Give it bio. Give it bio. This will be light party sides. Alright, so light party sides. We want to intersect.
Earth.
That should be the X. No, okay, I have it backwards. You can see the way the like galaxy swirls behind her, and that determines which side.
Ice.
Yeah, that's the ice.
Oh, I misread it.
Alright, I'm gonna wipe it. What? Something killed me, and I can't tell because the number is down. But what, like, anyone know what happened during the stack?
Pretty sure I ran out too slow, question mark.
Alright, you piece of shit. First you take the north bridge, and then you do that.
I always wonder what John meant by south.
What do you fucking lock in, huh?
I had to run
Buddy,
so hard, cry.
I've been lagged so long.
Yeah, if you've been lagging, how come I haven't seen a Pokeball, huh?
I wish it was a Pokeball, man. I haven't DC'd. Barely.
I love that. I always wondered what John meant by south.
It's true.
For bridges, we'll prioritize melee first, followed by ranged. So just keep that in mind. We'll try to do that just to make things a little bit easier, but I mean, if you have melee on two melee on your sides, then you're kind of cooked. So
Yeah, you gotta call that.
go. Left to right. Bread mechanic. Floaty, floaty. Right, left. drop meteors on platforms. Throw them the Wrath of God.
Careful of crossing across. Hold up.
Drop. One, two, three, four. Ginger, you need to drop your meteor up a little bit closer to the front. Coronation. One, two, three, mitigate. Stay stacked. Knockback. Center up. Stand behind me, please. Move. Free to be lazy. Feathers one are
I go
supports. Remember DPS south, melee first, right to left. You can cross gender. Left. Move around and melees grab first tethers. Thanks. Invuln.
Save resources.
I love raining cats.
Oh, that's me. Fuck.
Oh,
It got me too. Mitigate.
The first
Mitigate. I will voke immediately. Roy, you voke immediately. Then shirk me. Oh, wow. That actually puts you on fourth entity.
oh.
Alright. So, light party sides. It'll be melee, tank, healer, range, north to south. I can't determine what is what yet, so.
Yeah.
Alright, lock in.
I can call out the thing.
Okay,
You might hear back on this.
here we go.
X. Ice.
Mitigate. hell.
Arena backshots.
Oh. There's a lot of mitigation that's going to be needed here. A lot of a lot of healing. Healer LB, healer LB.
The reset.
Yep.
Yeah.
There we go.
X. Earth. Never mind.
Thank you for bearing with me.
Okay. Okay.
It's a shame you're lagging.
Yeah. It's a fun fight.
I actually, it actually cleared up at the half end towards ice. Thank God.
Don, how can you, how do you know which one's coming?
With my mouse and turning my controller on over and over and over again just to move.
Don,
The particles
shit.
on the outside. They spin
the outside
clockwise or
of the-
counterclockwise. Like you can
outside
look
wall.
direct left or direct right.
Oh.
He's free for all.
Yeah, free.
Yeah, it's free for all.
Oh, I needed on it.
Oh.
I'm graded on it. Fuck.
Party finder, guys.
Nice.
I guess I'm a dark
God
knight main.
fucking damn it.
Fuck, I wanted that dark knight.
All right. Well, thanks
I know.
everyone for coming.
Woo!
I'm gonna go take a look at what the weapons look like actually.
I just want the wings. Oh, thank God we get 2 totems to pull.
Yeah,
Fuck.
we get 2 totems.
Oh my
I just-
God.
Be appreciative that there's a unique phase finally after the disappointment of Endsinger and having like Shinryu and Hades have unique phases in Extreme.
Oh yeah. And now I need to see what this.
Insufficient armory space. Fuck.
Oh my gosh, these weapons look so sick.
Wait until they get the crafted variant.
Oh,
Except for the Paladin
vendor.
sword.
dude,
It's
I actually-
Solution 9.
I actually love this Dark Knight weapon. It's sick.
Dude, the
I'm sorry.
Paladin gear sucks ass.
It's a gunbreaker.
Oh, the Warrior Axe is cool.
There we go.
Oh, the axe looks cool.
Oh my
Now
God,
the
they have
paladin
a
gear is
feature.
kind of bleh.
The Gunbreaker weapon looks like a Paladin sword.
Oh wait. Ooh.
A little bit. I actually like it. I like this. I like this. Let's see what this sniper weapon looks like. Oh, you actually get lifesavers. Lightsabers. Why did I say lifesavers?
This weapon is goofy.
That's it. I'm just throwing fireballs with those.
Oh my God, look at the monk
I'm
weapons.
not punching.
I skipped over the monk weapons.
No, you gotta look at them.
What the?
The fucking
What?
samurai sheath is huge.
Those
Yeah.
are fucking pile driver pistons. Jesus Christ. They look so ugly sheath.
I kind of dig that samurai sword. Although, to be fair, I dig every samurai sword.
Oh,
Snipers do just get lightsabers.
Wait, the monk
Oh.
ones are good.
I like the samurai one. I like it. That's the closest we'll ever get to a Genji sword in this game.
Finally, some big fists.
Hey, the bard weapon looks pretty cool.
It does.
Yeah, it doesn't clip into you.
Holy shit, look at the machinist weapon.
It's a fucking diva pistol.
Ew, that's like a Lilo and Stitch gun.
All the fishing weapons are so fat. Like even the dancer chakrams are like really
Yeah.
thick.
Oh, they're. I actually kind of like the dancer chakrams. Not
How's your
like
Lala
not
gripping
even
that?
as a biased dancer, forward dancer. They actually look better than a couple of the other weapons.
one.
Wait, I also like the machinist one.
I kind of like the summoner book.
The summer book is kind of cool.
That means we're farming this later.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing more of this probably.
Oh my god, green orb.
I'll join you if you'll have me.
I'll also
No.
if you need a featuring.
Okay, fuck you.
Nah, I don't really feel.
That's the brush?
Yeah, the brush looks hilarious.
Why didn't they just go for like a stent, like a pad brush? Why'd they go for an actual brush?
I can't quite put my finger on it, but like, do all the weapons have more of like a plastic finish than like a metal finish? It feels that way to me. You
I'd
know what I
assume
mean?
they just copy the material off Sphene and then paste
I'm
it
gonna use
on
the restroom
these.
quick. Be right back.
Okay, so
I
Sphene
like
just
Cry's idea of Pictomancer using as like a Cintiq or something. I mean, way better.
Is that their proper name?
a Cintiq.
Cintiq's a brand. I
Cintiq's a
think.
brand.
Oh.
Yeah. I have a yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go do the Alliance raid.
It's fun.
Is it fast unlock?
It's fast to get to the
Oh.
Alliance, but like the quests afterward are a slog.
But that's after.
It is after.
I just want to do the Alliance raid for the week.
Yeah, it doesn't take too long to unlock.
I'll join you if it's fast to unlock.
I have
Yeah.
not even started the quest.
Oh my god, we'll be in it.
Is it in Tuliala?
So you'll find a Hubigo messenger at the right.
Getting
All
back
of a
on
sudden,
the
I'm
unit.
playing tank.
We're all doing this together.
All right. Yeah, I'm disbanding, and I'm gonna unlock it, and then we'll remake party and go into the Alliance raid. Give me just 1 second, because I'm gonna let my ferret out of her AG.
Oh, yeah, I don't mind doing it. I'll go in on what's it on?
Better not be a tank.
I'm not gonna play tank.
Thank you. Is it this guy who
Yeah.
Go Messenger?
The Hubigo.
I'm probably
Go
gonna sit down
into
since
the
it's
store.
11 o'clock. Probably just go to bed.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining,
Good
Luana.
night. Thank you, Lil.
Have a good night, guys.
Damn, there's a lot.
Good night. Alright, fuck those guys.